Hey everybody, this is Dre and Rennick from the US Argera server, and today I'm going to try and show you how to solo the trash leading up to Oregorger on normal difficulty Blackrock Foundry. Now it should be noted you probably need to have a substantial amount of gear for this. I'm able to do it at a 700 item level. I would imagine with really good play and a lot of luck, you'd be able to do it a little bit lower. But jumping in, basically what you need is you need a lockout with at least Gruul dead. Provided you have that, taking a look at the talents and glyphs, this is what I've chose to go with. Dark Regeneration of the three is the only one that's really going to be any useful as far as healing me. I'm not going to be able to stand long enough to cast Drain Life because the mobs are going to kill me. I'm not going to cast any cast time abilities, so Soul Leech is probably not going to provide very much in the way of shielding. So Dark Regeneration is basically going to pair really well with the glyphed Healthstone and heal me for a substantial amount of damage. Now this tier, nothing here is going to help you pretty much. Shadow Fury won't stun them, Howl of Terror won't fear them, and I doubt the heal off Mortal Coil is actually going to heal you. You can give it a try, I haven't bothered, but basically ignore this the level 30 talent setups. For 45, your pet is likely to be dead pretty soon into the fight, so Soul Link isn't going to help you any. Sacrificial Pact is also not going to help you because your pet's dead. You don't want to sacrifice your own health if you're already low. Lastly is Dark Bargain. This is pretty nice because I can face tank the ads for a little bit if need be. If they're low, I can just pop Dark Bargain, stand there and continue to DPS them with whatever abilities I have. Burning Rush is mildly useful when you're kiting the ads, but because it drains health, I don't frequently use it. I choose Grimoire Synergy because Supremacy isn't going to help you too much with your pet being dead. Service could give you an extra Fellstorm, but it's really not that much damage. And Grimoire Synergy, if it procs on the pool, is going to be there for when you Cataclysm and do your first couple of Chaos Waves, which is going to result in the bulk of your damage. So I chose this instead. Archimonde's Darkness is the only useful talent in the tier 90 tree. Kill Jaden's Cunning is not going to help you any because you're, again, 8 seconds of casting when you should basically be casting all your instants like your Corruption, Chaos Wave, etc. This isn't useful. Manoros Fury is basically a wet noodle, and your Immolation Aura and your Hellfire do next to no damage, so there's no point in taking it. I'll take my extra Dark Soul. And lastly you have Cataclysm, basically the bread and butter of making this happen. You need to have the burst AoE from this ability, otherwise you will not be able to do this. As far as glyphs go, I chose Healthstone for the extra 100% heal, even though it's over time. As long as I'm kiting the mobs, it shouldn't be a problem. Siphon Life, because as long as my corruption is up, I can get a little bit of extra health out of it. I'm willing to take that. And Demonic Circle, because you're going to be kiting so frequently, you want to have access to this ability whenever you can. Now, as far as placement for these abilities, I choose Demonic Circle to go right in the middle, and my Demonic Gateway to go behind me, leading into Gruul. So the idea is basically I'm going to pull them, teleport back, kite into Gruul, use the gateway to jump back over them, kite towards Oregorger, and then basically just go back and forth as I spam them with my instants. Let's see what this looks like in practice. Alright, so we're down here. Let's give this a look and see if we can get it down right. I'm going to pre-pot, send my pet in, and basically just go town on them. So now it's just a game of kiting them, pretty much. I was able to thankfully get them pretty low on health, it appears. So I can keep them dotted. And just kite them back and forth. With the bulk of them dead, I'm not too worried now. I'm just going to go ahead and finish kiting them out. Try and get a few Hannah Gul'dan charges and finish them off. Alright, that's the first group of mobs. Went down without too much trouble. Let's go try the second pack. Now this middle group of mobs is hands down the hardest group in here. I don't think they're killable as one person, or at least not as a tank type class. So what I've chosen to do is I'm going to skip them. And you have two ways of doing this. You can soulstone yourself and just move past them, or you can give up using a pre-pot, or any pots, and then viz past them. The choice is really up to you, it's just a matter of which one you deem more important. 2 attempts at the next group by saving your soulstone in case that's what happens, or using it now just to get past them. So, I'm going to go ahead and take my chances with 2 pools. I'm going to use my invisibility potion now, and run past this group of mobs. So I'm going to head to the back corner over here, and this is where I'm going to set up my demonic gateway. Now this group isn't too troublesome, provided you get some decent procs. And it would appear I've pooled, so in an attempt to salvage, I'm going to have to soulstone myself and waste it now. I probably should have dismissed my pet ahead of time. Oh well. It looks like my imps are the ones that did me in. So I'm going to set my gateway right up here. And on the other side, right where this gateway lands, is where I'm going to set my demonic circle summon. So in order to properly do this pool, I'm going to have to basically kite them forward and backwards, since I clearly don't want to go down the hall towards these Gorons. Alright, looks like everything's in its place. Let's give this a look. So now that I have aggro, I'm going to pull them back, teleport forward, and basically just treat it as a kiting game. Go ahead and heal myself. And I think I can tank them for the rest of this. So, Dark Bargain it is. Just don't stand in the green stuff and you should be alright. This little guy's almost got me. Whew, barely made it. Not the cleanest system of farming, but it's certainly a lot of fun, I'll give it that. And every now and then you'll pick up your own free BOE. What more to ask for? Well, there you guys have it. That's a quick and dirty little guide on how to go ahead and farm the Oregorger trash in Blackrock Foundry on normal as a Warlock. Best of luck to all of you, and feel free to upload your own video, comment, whatever it may be, to let us know how well you did. Alright everybody, take care, I'll see you in the next video.